Okay. Huh? Alright, let's go warrior.
Oh, I hope they're ready for some delicious dishes.
Oh, that's horrible. Do I want a bad 2 or a bad 3? This one actually sometimes can do a little more than this, maybe. Did Rachel get engaged? Oh god, which Rachel? Revenant's quite good. I'd run a hot air balloon probably over a florist. Maybe. Maybe not. We don't have to make that choice, luckily. Decent 2. 2-drop taunts, pretty good. I like Scrapsmith though. I think Scrapsmith's a pretty cool card. It's decent on curve. It's kind of good in the late game when you're top decking and draw 3 cards in one. I'll take it. This is not ideal. Sea Scout's a great card if you get a couple of cheap mechs and you get it to go off. Just think it's more of a mage or a paladin card. Guard, I'm not a big fan of. I'll run Shield Maiden if we're trying to make Captain Galvangar work again, which sometimes, maybe it's possible. Hey, the real one, thanks for the follow, dude. Sometimes you just want that extra armor. Razor Jaw's bad. Body Teacher's pretty bad. I think Youthful Bird can be bad, but it can also be decent. We have a couple of good hits already. I mean, decent hits. You just want to be very conscientious about what you're brewing back. Don't put yourself too far behind. If you're brewing back a 5/1 Revenant that's already killed 2 minions and shot him in the face, sure, your hand's empty. Go for it. Sometimes you just have to play this on curve. That's sort of the appeal of the card. I love Drake. These other cards I don't really like that much. I like Drake more than both, but I would take Draconid over Gyrocopter. And we have a Fires of Zinashari. I'm telling you, it feels like this card's more common. I've had one in 2 out of my last 3 decks. 1 copy in 2 decks out of my last 3. And then Dreads I saw had 3 in 2 decks. 3 copies total in 2 decks. And a couple people in chat were saying they had them. And I played against a couple people today. Someone had one today. And definitely someone that had one yesterday. Your tips for new streamers? Stream a lot. Be consistent. Spend probably as much time that you spend streaming, networking, becoming like an actual genuine part of other communities. So if you play Constructed, hang out like in Pizza's channel and Zeddy's channel and Cantaloupe's channel and Ali Strauss's channel, and get to know some of those viewers who frequent that type of content, and then they might start to like come and check you out too when the other streamers are done streaming or when they're not online, or then you might be able to get hosted, and some of those viewers are gonna stick. I love Dynomatic also. Gangplank, sure. I'm here for you, Zelda. I know you're crushed. Is Rachel the South African vampire lady that Zelda has a crush on? Oh, well, that's okay, That's okay. If I streamed, would you guys watch me? I would. If you streamed when I was awake. I think I'm gonna take this Berserker. I don't want Sky Talon. I want different cards, but, well, Fires turns my cards into different cards. I love Obsidian Smith. I think it's better than Anomaly, and I would like an Anomaly, but man, this card's nasty. That card's just nasty. Slam or Warder? We have 1 dragon already. Not a huge Slam fan. I would take a Warder. Take a Possibility Seeker after you pick up a Warder. You can Fires and then Possibility and then just get like 4, 5, 6 reduced cost Colossals. I love Quartermaster, just not gonna pass it. I think it's better than Scrapsmith in general, but double Fires. I mean, there's no way, 0% chance that I'm gonna draft a non-golden Fires of Zinashari. I'm telling you, man, I talked about it yesterday. It feels like it's something flipped. One heck of a hot tub. So true. Excuse me? You're gonna ruin my YouTube video, Hearthstone. You're gonna do it. I would watch you. I would never come back to Red Stream. I'm not losing anything, am I? Hold on, I'm gonna get out of here. Upgrade? Hold on, hold on. Why wouldn't it let me out of here? It let me out before. Okay, I hit the escape button. I didn't like give him extra dust, did I? Anyway, I don't want to close Hearthstone down, otherwise our game audio desyncs and it ruins my YouTube videos. And I have a double Fires of Zinashari, double Obsidian Smith deck, Infinite Dust Glitch. Indie developers hate him for this one simple trick. Double Drake. Wow. Banker is great, right? Just play the fires and then start picking up Colossals. I really don't want Brawl. Maybe this deck wants to run one Brawl though. It's like catch all, I have insane card quality kind of card. I think like this is the 1 in 10 deck that actually wants a Brawl. Well, more than a Hippo at least. Love Sky Raider. We could take another fairy, but we only have one card that really... Well, you know what? Kazakhstan is getting kind of enticing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we already have 4. Let's run a Sky Raider. Can give us an amalgam. A nice 1 or a nice 2. I actually don't have that many real 2s. We have 1, 2, 3. I think I'm down to take a Tolvir here. Spammy? Yeah, I guess. Should I make a golden spammy? I mean, nah. If we had a golden possibility seeker, sure. Guard the City sick. Tar Creeper is just a great 3. Both are great. Replace your deck with minions that do something. Guard the City plus double Drake. That's so good. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I think I'm gonna take an Acolyte. I think I'd rather have a card that could draw us a card. A Corporal or a Merchant? Man the Cannons is a little nice. Let's run a Merchant. I think trading a Merchant can be nice. Runthak over Reno? Reno's shit anyway. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 dupes. Runthak's a very strong card. Hit it very hard is great. I think I like that more than Sentinel here. A 3rd Drake over a Trident? Sure. Why did they enable the tap and shop cards to be gold automatically, seeing as you can't craft them? I actually messaged Matt and he said that they can't because like it's expensive to make golden cards. I think he thought I meant like make animations, but I showed him the border. I don't want another 5. I'm gonna take a 1-drop here. I showed him, you know, when you create the cards with the gold border, and he didn't write back to me, so I was like, okay, whatever. Hey, Red Dude, nice to see you. Hey, sup? This deck is awesome. This deck is awesome. All right, let's start a prediction. Let's go just for wins. But I don't know why you play something like a Knowable Man or a, you know, Dire Frenzy on a beast, like a golden Dire Frenzy. You'll get golden copies of them. You can clearly give them the gold borders. You actually did something? Sounds like it went great. This is why I never do anything. How many Colossals did we get? 3. This deck is too fun to fail. We can't let it fail, okay? Alright, we got a Les here. Let's, yeah, just be thankful. not play a song where a tape deck is eating the tape.
Magni versus
Oh, baby. New followers. We got the Tulip Sniper.
I've got the rose
I like the Tulip Sniper. Great. Great. Alright, Fires is in Ashari. Give it to me, baby. Bum, bum, bum.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I hate you, Hearthstone. I really do. I really do. I gotta go now. Wicked Kitten, thank you so much for hanging out, for being here. Thank you, Hearthstone, for destroying my game experience. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Bear with me. Do it next turn. This could be my turn next turn. I could just curve out, but man, Fire's just so good. Alright, we're just gonna play it now. We get 2 rolls at a high roll, and we're not so far behind, and it's not like we're skipping next turn anyway, so.
What is it?
I might remove that effect. It's been bad, the bugs? Yeah, actually, it has been kind of bad. We're getting disconnected or like something like that every day. It's just like it delays the, okay. You know, I think if I can kill that, I just will. That's a good roll. I want to get that down. Need to kill that, though. How did your draft end up? Was feeling good vibes for Warrior earlier in the stream. We got,
Do you call that?
Oh, that's great, as long as it's dead. We got 2 Fires of Zinashari, so this should be a fun one. So naturally, Hearthstone bugged out and kicked us off. Yeah, the bird's pretty bad. So we'll never get a... We'll never get an effect. Never get a spell, I mean. Fire's my favorite. Oh, where's our deck tracker? Oh, right, because we disconnected. Because we closed her, so now I think deck tracker bugs out too. To me, this seems fair. Does bird work with the portal? No. I'm gonna close deck tracker down. Eventually, and then bring it back up eventually, okay. You should trade, right? Come on. I could play a bunch of taunts. I guess I could in theory. Oh my god. Those portals would be great. I could in theory die, like... Now, let's coin out a taunt too. Just make sure we're getting our best odds of not dying here. I got balanced back into the Stone Age. Which guy? I saw that you have screen shake disabled. You're literally the only streamer that has it disabled. I dislike this feature so much. Somebody asked me once to disable it. I never really noticed when it was on, and I don't really notice that it's not. So. Okay, that's a problem. It's there, he pushes 9. We're at 22, we go down to 13? Is that what we go to? 13? Okay, it's not the end of the world. Might be the end of the world, actually. So I need to clear as much as I can. I guess that means leaving that up. But I don't have to lose anything if I don't want. 4, 8, 18. I can go... I guess I can go here. It's a good card. I don't necessarily want to play Seraphine right now, though. What does this card do? No deck list? It's coming back. Just have patience, okay? So I'm taking another 6. Replace your minions in hand. Okay, well, it's not that big of a deal to lose the portals, right? I mean, we're not losing the portals, I mean. Let's start here. This one's good. Alright, click that again. Hearthstone deck tracker thinks it's running, but it's not. Chad, are there any good single-player games I can play? Yeah, Slay the Spire, Hearthstone solo content, Monster Train, Super Mario Bros. 3. I've got the rolls with the most. It's pretty sick. I'm gonna ditch the Dynomatic. We'll see. Slay the Spire is a triple S tier game. Hearthstone is a quintuple S tier game. Oh god, I just bit my tongue. Kirby's Adventure on the NES is, yeah, that's a good suggestion too. I get a 3-1 ping, I would be pretty happy. Wait, this is the exact same as last time? Did we go first last time though? We went first. This could be bad. Dragon Quest 11, one of the best RPGs of the last decade. So the guy Super Mario Bros. 3 after spending several years saying Mario World 2 is better. Who said that? I never said that. Never said that. Oh, Super Mario World 2? Oh yeah, Super Mario World 2. I did say that. Of course, yeah. And that's because that's 100% actual, factual reality. It's not really like my choice. That's just... Super Mario World 2 is way better than Mario 3. Mario World is better than Mario 3. I thought you said I said Super Mario 2 is better than 3, which that I can't agree with. Mario 3 and Mario World are both better than Mario World 2. No way. No way. Do you need me to play some Yoshi in the Cave music for you? Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Come on, dude. You got your red coins. You got your flowers. Try to get 100% in that game. It's tough, man. It's tough. Try to get 100% in Mario World. Well, you can't because there ain't even a counter for like the coins. The Yoshi's coins doesn't even track if you get them or not. You wouldn't dare. Oh, I doth dare. Alles. Mario World Ghost House theme, let's go. Did BNAP ever do one of those? Did my dear sweet friend BNAP ever do one of those bad boys? What did he dredge up that he ain't playing? That's what I want to know. What's the ghost? I mean, I'll recognize it instantly, I'm sure. Mario Ghost House. Alright, well, I got you after this. After this, Alez. Glory Chaser could be good. Yeah, let's say Glory Chaser. I want cards, right? Cards are dandy. Fine and dandy like lemon candy, Alez. Only we wrote a variety stream. We did it while you were gone. Mario World? Would you like to watch me play what Mario World? That's a 4. What? 6? That's wretched. If only Alez, but Mr. Streamer would never forget about it, right? What are you guys talking about? I did a variety stream. You guys are full of it. You did Monster Train, that counts as variety. Let's pause this. Oh, come on. I mean, it's good, it's great, don't get me wrong, but come on. This. Oh, that part's pretty good. Okay, yeah, that's pretty neat. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, and you're gonna tell me that's better than this, though. Very good. You're gonna tell me that's better than this theme. Pardon me? Just some doomer shit. What the what's doomer? What does that even mean? Oh. Oh, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Doomer? What is this? This is from Mario World 2 when you go into the caves. Previous one was better. You can't say it's better when we haven't even listened to the whole theme. It's so much more expansive. I'm in the cave, man. I've been transported immediately. Let's talk about the ghost house one. Okay, yeah, that's some doomer shit. This is some explorer shit. Okay, and also, come on, the intro music? First off, we're just setting the mood, sailing on an island. You know, Cookie Island or whatever. Beautiful. Having 2 fires really sucks. Oh man, I'm ready to give up streaming. Go live on Yoshi's Island for the rest of my days. Oh, and he said something about wanting some sick bass. You got Jack Black probably to do this one. Monster Trade doesn't count as a variety stream. We told you that. But it was clear if you want to do it, it doesn't count. So I have to play something I don't want to play. Doesn't make a lick of sense. Not a lick, my friend. Anyway, back to music to charm snakes too. That's not good. That ain't good. Just transform them again. Replace it. Like, I guess if I... This could be played if I get, like, a tradable card that I don't want. I put it back in. Like... Why 2 fires? Why 2? What do you mean? Why did I draft 2? So I could draw more often. Why did I draw 2? Because the game screwed me. That's good. That's the best first hit. Slip of that. Slip of the butt. The fires are bugged, so they can only give me 5 mana, 5 5s. After you draw a card, changes cost to health instead of mana. Do I want that? Oh dear. Wait, that stops him from drawing what he put on top. Right? Maybe we play this one instead of this one. He won't get to draw that. It's gonna cost me 5 health, right? Does anybody from Blizzard ever contact you for input in arena changes? Not really. I've talked to them about some of my thoughts, and I'm sure that they weigh a lot of decisions off of a lot of different opinions, and ultimately probably just end up doing what they want. But I've talked to them about what I think about, you know, Hearthstone and shit like that. But they've never been like, hey, Redbeard, what do you think about this? I will say I talked to Matt, and he seemed surprised that people wanted Taverns of Time cards or remembered them fondly. So I think that maybe a contributing factor to getting Taverns of Time back might have been Redbeard begging for it for 2 months. I think they saw it as an easy way to kind of satiate the arena community without putting in a lot of effort somewhat, which I think is cool. I think you don't have to put in a ton of effort on a lot of this stuff. Wow, that's I don't have any spells in my deck. Each player draws a card, swap their costs. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get something good, right? Why wouldn't I? Will I be a Winterfell's ham? That's delightful. Cool. Cavern Dreamer Enjoyer. I like Cavern Dreamer. I didn't tell him to make it a 1 mana 1/4, that's for damn sure. Probably played more Cavern Dreamers than anybody else in the meta. Not more than Dreads. Well played, indeed. You're the center of your own universe, Redbeard. John Coffin. You're a good man, Redbeard. He drew his Tiny Fin. He drew the 0 mana minions attack things, and then you get them back to your hands. Swarm, Devouring Swarm. I'm sure. I'd insta-concede if I was him. Why is Cavern Dreamer still 1 mana 1/4 in the draft? Because they did a hot fix, not a full patch. Apparently, the way the patch system works is they do like a cycle of patches every like 6 weeks or 2 months or something like that. Big patches, and they do a bunch of fixes and changes at the same time, and it's got to be downloaded. You have to download those big patch changes, but they can do like a server-side hot fix and make smaller changes more quickly if they're really important or whatever. That's cool. Show up on the client properly? Yeah. What they should do is have something in the client that says like, attention, card has been changed or whatever, which they can do as well, I think. we heard this one earlier. I have to skip it. Do I like that? I don't remember that. I like that. I don't remember that. That one gets played a lot. Let's skip it. Oh, I like this one, I think. Oh wow, I haven't heard this one in a while. Ooh, that's a good one too. Where are we in the playlist? Where are we, goddammit? What is that? Hello? There it is. Was that the Harpoon discount draw? Oh, you're right. Maybe you're right. I don't think he shuffled a second time. You might be right. I want cards. Give me them now. What the hell? What's the worst thing you could play here? Cheesemonger? Eh, who cares? I don't want to crack it open and play the 3, but I guess I also don't want that. I'll kill this guy. I don't want to shuffle my hand while I got all these buffed minions. What's the most embarrassing moment you had at a restaurant? The moment when interfacing with somebody. Most embarrassing moment when interfacing with somebody, with someone providing you a service. Restaurant? I don't know. I don't know. Restaurant. I don't really feel like I've ever been super embarrassed in a restaurant. One time I went to, God, who was I dating? I was dating somebody. I think I was dating the gal I was dating when when I first started streaming. I think I might have even been streaming at the time. But she was like, oh, I think I was dating her. But might have been a different gal. I went to Red Lobster. I'd never been to Red Lobster. I don't like seafood. We just never went to Red Lobster. It wasn't a thing. Garbage. And I remember like almost choking to death. I ordered a steak. I don't like seafood. So I was like, I gotta buy like a $20 steak or something. And it was like her family, like at least her dad and her. I think her family was there, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, we love Red Lobster. Oh yeah, everything." And I was like, "Oh god, I don't want to eat at Red Lobster. I've never eaten there my whole life." And I bought this like $20 steak that was just like all grizzle and sinew. It was horrible. I remember like chewing this one bite of steak for like 14 minutes. I'm like, okay, well I gotta try to swallow this. And it just like lodged directly in my throat. I'm like, oh great, now I'm dying. I remember having this thought like, oh great, I'm dying now too. And I kind of like I gotta get up and like give myself the Heimlich. And I think we had been dating for long enough. Like I think I knew her parents. And they're like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm joking to death. It was definitely embarrassing. Like, oh, that's not good. It's not what I want. It's not how I want to be feeling. I remember that. When somebody was providing me a service, I kind of remember the first one that came to mind was I was a youngster, and I remember buying a pair of like dress shoes for work or something, and going to the store, and there was like a cute lady, and she was like kind of like, you know, talking to me, and I remember being very very convinced that she wanted to go out on a date, and then I bought the shoes because I was like, oh well, she definitely does, and I think I asked her to go on a date. And she was like, oh, no. She's like, oh, no. And I was like, oh, God. It was like a, you know, $100, $200, $150 maybe pair of dress shoes. And I remember being like, oh, yeah, these are returnable, right? And she's like, oh, I was like, oh, I don't really want these shoes. She's like, oh, you know, it's like super awkward. I was like, oh, okay, see ya. I left and came back the next day and was like, okay, I got to return these shoes. I don't want them. Do you remember that as well? I feel like typically I had a pretty good read on that sort of thing. I thought I was like surprised, like, oh really? Oh gosh. I guess you really needed to sell those shoes. Buying condoms once, and the girl in the pharmacy put them in the bag and said enjoy, and then she realized what she said, and I could see her turning bright red as I left. I remember one time I was working at Target, and I used to work in the clothing department for a while, and I was working in the fitting room, and I used to just sit there and people would bring in and you just kind of fold and people try on clothes. They're like, okay, just take these in, don't steal. And they're like, okay, I'm going to. You're like, I know, I don't really care. And then these three, I was probably, I don't know, maybe mid-20s, early 20s. I remember these three young girls, probably around the same age, early 20s, came up. And I was like, hey, you know, do you guys need help or something? And they were like, it's like, do you guys sell like nipple pasties or like pasties or something like that? I'm like, what? You know, pardon me? And they're like, nipple paste, like, you know, and they're kind of, and I'm like, hey, and I remember getting very embarrassed. Like, oh God, because I actually knew we sold like tape, like for like kids going to prom, or not kid, like people going to prom or weddings. You could like tape your breasts together, and you could like, you know, cover up your nipples and show and shit like that, weird stuff. Like, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're like over there, you know, and they're like, will you come show us? And I'm like, oh God, I don't know. Yeah. I was like, no, they're just over there. Like, oh, we need you to, you know, say. And I was like, okay. So I went over there, and like Target actually had like some designs and stuff. Like, and they had like a little bit flower pattern and like, I don't know, just like regular circles. I'm like, oh, what do you think about this? You know, I'm like, oh God, you know, ugh, women naked. Ugh. And then anyway, obviously I went back to their place and we all made love together till the break of dawn. But still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How'd you get that hero skin? There was a quest for it that I did, I think. They wear the pasties during? Yes. Hey Paul, what's up, dude? Where were we hanging out earlier? In Dan's channel? I was cracking up. What did you say? You said something. I was cracking up on my computer this afternoon. Damn, they all pegged you? They took turns. Yeah, couldn't fit more than 2 or 3 of them in at the same time. Yeah, I think it was 3 of them. Three young ladies. That Spammy was really good. Did he draw anything? He didn't draw anything, huh? Oh my days. 69 dudes. 69 dudes. Push it face. He's got to remove them or die, basically. Dan Fuller, I wanted to pull money to buy your Pokemon hat. With something else? That's good, that's good. I think there was something else. Yeah, Dan, I like Dan. Dan's a nice boy. Hates Priest. I actually like Priest. But we get along well enough. Dun, 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 dun. Don't you? Oh, now he doesn't have to take damage. Dang it. Can I go face? Deal 4 damage, deal 0 if you played a Naga. He didn't play a Naga. That's why he spent mana on it. It's a lot of stats. He really doesn't like Priest. I don't get that, but I like that he has a shtick. I remember getting my hair cut, and the barber was a woman. As I left, my fly was open and zipped it up as I went out the door. It was really loud. Then I realized it probably looked like I've been doing pervy things under the sheet when she'd been cutting my hair. I never went back there. Oh God. Oh no. I told the story actually now. Dr. Sauceman's getting so many free answers, but now I just recalled the time my friend and I used to visit the It's great though. Oh God. We would go to the same barbecue restaurant, like a little barbecue house, every Tuesday. And anyway, my friend like pumped me up, and he you know, goaded me. He got me to ask the waitress out, and she said yes. And we exchanged messages, and it ended up really awkwardly, where I was fairly certain she was like, I'm gonna come over and, you know, stuff your big sausage down my throat or something. She said something like that to me. I was like, oh, okay. Should I bring a condom? And she's like, oh my God, how dare you, kind of thing. I was like, oh God. It was like a big fiasco. And then definitely we kept going every week, and I'd send him in to see if she was working. If she was, then we go bail or come back later. And then at some point I was like, we gotta go. And he's like, no, we're just going back in. We're gonna go order sit. You just gotta get over it. I'm like, all right. So I'm sure that was probably up there. It's like, oh, how are you doing? And she actually lived like, I didn't know, but she lived like down the street. She lived relatively close. One day I thought she was like following me home. She like drove past my house. I was like, oh my God, I like saw her. She like got out and like she was maybe she bought the house. I don't know. My pastor friend had a lady walk in on him when he was in the bathroom at Starbucks. His pants around his ankles and his peen was out. It's not good. I have to kill this card. Do I have to fucking kill this card? Fucking despise this card. I like that it's a 1/3. What can you do? I told that story of when I worked at one of the Targets. I came in. I had an executive bathroom, and I was the only one that used it because I used it a lot, and so nobody else wanted to use it because it always smelled bad. Plus, there was a problem with the piping, so it also smelled bad. But I think I was a contributing factor. But nobody could get in without a key, except other people who like the other executives team members of the executive team. So nobody could get in. So I guess I forgot to lock it. I was like, I don't know. I used to get like nightmare diarrhea more often, especially when I worked like a traditional job. It doesn't really happen so much anymore. I think it's the stress and the lack of sleep and the environment and whatnot. But nobody was there. I was like the sucker, opening the store, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna sit in here for a while because I had the nightmare diarrhea. 5 down to 2. I was like, all right, whatever. So I closed, and I guess I forgot to, like, it locked automatically, but then there was another manual lock in case somebody who had a key to it wanted to come in, and I forgot to do that lock. I would always do it. And the pharmacist, it was right next to the pharmacy, so it was like the executive bathroom, but the pharmacist was the only other person who had a key, and she was like, also like, and I was probably like in my late 20s. She was like 24 maybe, and she was smoking hot. She came in, and I had like nightmare diarrhea, and I'm just sitting there like, like sweating profusely. And it was a huge room too. It was weird. It was like they converted a storage closet into a bathroom, so it was like 20 feet worth of empty room. It's just me sitting on a tiny toilet with my pants down to my ankles, like I'd unbuttoned my shirt. I'm just kind of sitting there like this, like, oh. And then she opened it, and and you could hear people opening. I was like, well, who cares? Because they don't have the key. So you used to always hear people kind of like bang into it, trying to like get in or whatever. And she came in, she's like, oh my God. And she kind of like stand there for a while, and I was like, I was too delirious to like get up and like And it was a room where it was so far away I couldn't like close the door. I'm just like, please, you know, just go. And she's like, anyway, I never went back. And they used to call me, so they'd be like, you have to go like to the pharmacy. There's like a problem. I'm like, I'm not going. Like, why? It's like, because the lady saw me doing nightmare diarrhea. I'm not going back there. So I used to say things like, oh yeah, I'll be over soon, if I was the only one in the building, and I just wouldn't go. It's like, I can't do this. Shut up, dude. I'm talking to my friends right now. I literally never take a shite unless I'm at home. I'd have to literally be pooping my pants. I was like that when I was like 14, 15, 13, 14 maybe. And then at some point I was like, nah, man, I don't care. I'm not gonna hold my number 2, no way. Actually, the thought of being unable to use a public restroom if I needed to, that is more stressful to me than using one, for sure. Absolutely. Nice. Can you make a Nightmare Diarrhea t-shirt? I could. Just give me some chocolate pudding and a plain white shirt. Golly, gee willikers. I wish I didn't get all of this crap. I wish all the cards I generated weren't shit. Question. Hard for me to answer. Proceeds to blatantly tell 7 stories in a row. Sorry. And also, you're welcome. I did that in the wrong order and I'm very disappointed. I blame the Nightmare Diarrhea. Man, a 2-4 would be better. Especially when it's drawing me free cards. That was my fault. Sorry, I'm gonna tighten it up right now. Dang it. I need cards badly right now. The mandatory squelch. I don't want him to be like, nice play, idiot. I know, I fucked up, man. I didn't mean to, trust me. It was never my intention to fuck up like that. Bring the pain. Alright, let's play this one. Draw some cards. One of the funniest moments I've had, and glad it wasn't me. A friend of mine and I were out at dinner. We had sliders on the way home. My friend had to go number 2, and we stopped at a Walmart, and he ran in and kicked a stall door open. There was an Asian guy in there, and he was like, hey! My friend said, I'm about to pay my pants. Hey, you can't be kicking doors down, though, man. You would go on the floor, go in the wastebasket like a normal person. My father bought Adidas shoes worth $160 and he hates himself now. I bought Nikes for $500. Poet, you're rich. Poet is very rich. Everybody knows that. Poet is like the richest guy. Doesn't do much. I could take a brawl here, maybe. This could have been worse. Song feels really loud. It's just me. Well, let's cherry pick something else. Well, that's a good one. I can kill that quite easily. Just good. It's okay, it's just kind of too loud. Oh baby, dude, I didn't think we were gonna break 1,000. I mean, we might not, but man, we hit 990, crazy. If you're not following, now would be a good time. We got a Tulip Sniper, we got God Rays. It's been probably half an hour or an hour since I mentioned we are doing a giveaway on YouTube. right now in our most recent video, and a giveaway for the new standard mega bundle on Twitter. So be sure to enter both of those. Mostly just follow, like, subscribe, comment. Just do the stuff that helps me, and you have a chance. You can unfollow and unsubscribe after, or not. I mean, you don't have to. Probably helps me more if you don't, but yeah, I don't want to ask too much of people. PQ Yang, what's up, PQ? More like PU, am I right? Used to buy a new pair of basketball shoes every few months, and I'd always get a solid pair of Jordans for 100 to 120 bucks. In the shoe game now, the prices are insane. I need a belly rub. You can win a belly rub if you want. Okay, dude, shut up. This this sort of smooths our draw a bit. Man, I want to do this before I do this. If I do this now, I guess I can coin out a 5 next turn. You know what? Let's just say fuck it and trade, right? We don't have to use our coin. We can play Possibility Seeker next turn, or we can just coin out one of them nasty 5s. And these cards just aren't as good as a 5 mana Colossal, right? So. Is this a warrior portrait you have to complete the task for? Yeah. Yeah, from the Fire Festival event or whatever. And the only real chore was Mercenaries, but it wasn't much, and fine. Brew it back. Send it away. I'm just not gonna play a. I'm not gonna not play a 5 mana 11/7 or whatever. He can Righteous D it, and I can just brew it back and eat what he Righteous defenses. It's fine. I might just brew back this Fukin 7/4. That's pretty good too. Maybe they'll just concede. I don't even think it's necessarily like good or anything or all that good. I just think they're probably going to concede when they see I have a Gigafin that I can just hold for the rest of the game. I don't know if I'll play that. Maybe. They might not. I don't want that card though. Is this a good song? It's a nice little start. Dun, dun, dun. Let's play that one next. I don't remember that one. Oh, we skipped. Oh no, we didn't skip. Oh, we're just moving towards an unequivocal banger. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm not playing. I guess I could play Commander Dumbass, right? Because if he just plays it all, we'll just Gigafin him, right? All right. Well, I mean, like maybe he just can't play anything here. Maybe he'll die. Says 6 like 10 power minions or something. You could also set up a good spammy too, maybe. I don't care if he gets back at 3/3. Hi, Redbeard. Hey, Vic. Oh, I can't play that yet. Yeah, it's kind of bad. Actually, I didn't realize I can't play it yet. Oh, dear. He's at 3, dude. 3 is low. This card for 2 elixirs is very strong for arena. Brrr. Yeah, it is. 2 elixirs. I like that. This costs 4 elixirs. Been streaming every day for 4.5 years. I ain't never heard it called an elixirs. One, two, one, a two, a three. Elixirs? What are we? Dreads? Is that a dreads thing? No, dude, this is a zoomer. The zoomers call them elixirs. The boomers, like dreads, call them mana crystals. Older than me by like 6 months. What a guy. All right, we're gonna queue up. I'm gonna go charge my little ear pods or whatever. GG, that was awesome, John. We did it. Oh, what's all over the floor? Oh god, there's just dookie crystals over here. Elixir. Frick, I clicked that. Where we got that Gigafin from? Yeah, from this card. We got a decent enough curve. Ideally, we pick up a better 3-drop, but we can go fires 3, 4, 5. If he plays a Cavern Dreamer, we're gonna be in a bind probably. Whose hair is that? Ugh. Not mine. Losing to a guy who drafted 2 Infinite Murlocs? Wait, what's wrong with drafting Infinite Murlocs? That's a good card. It's not a great card, but it's certainly playable. It's like a, ugh. Oh, God. These are some low rolls. But yeah, it's like probably a 4 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10. For some decks, it's probably like a 5.5 or something. Redbeard, possibly this deck could make 12 wins? Yeah, possible. Anything's possible. Anything's possible, man. That's pretty funny. Alright, did we say we were getting a good song coming up? Oh yeah, this one here. No point. Must get something down. A 5/9 or a 6/6 taunt. 5/9's more stats. We're gonna get clocked for another 4, but we're not that low. Remember that clip like it was yesterday? They beat my Lakers. I was watching that interview live. I remember like thinking like, my God, like I don't know what a meme is yet, but I'm pretty sure we just created the world's first meme. Shuma. Wow, that actually puts a lot of pressure on. Just like to get something off the board here, though. So. So these ones aren't so good. Any of these Ellies? No. To be honest, Fires should only give busted cards. I like it that it can give anything. Who knows? Plus I like looking at Lily Pad Lurker. Order? What order? Why is everything 5? It's just our lives right now. So many stinking tentacles. We used Fires of Zinashari. We're drawing so many 5 cost 5 cards. What the hell? 5 mana cards? Yeah. We're not getting like a huge discount. They buffed this card? Wasn't it a 6/6? Played 7 boars versus Warlock in Arena, and he conceded before I can equip the 15/3 weapon. You should friend him and be like, you put a curse on him, maybe. Don't curse him out, but just put a curse on him. If Shuma was a beast, would have seen play in Hunter. It saw play in Dexter's Hunter deck. Before somebody mentions, no, the order doesn't matter. You always have to throw 4 in. If you throw 1 in and then shoot this guy, you still have to throw 3 more. About to go 0-3 again. No, you're not. You're about to win. Oh, you? Yeah, probably, yeah. Seems like, yeah. Yeah. Dreads, was that a good top deck? You know, Dreads says that so much lately. I'm confused why he says it so much. But hey, you know what? Let the man say what he wants to say. 1, 2, 3. Nope, never mind. Too bad they don't come back at the end of each turn. Garbage. They've given me garbage. Guess I do this. I don't know. Gaining a little life means I get to draw more cards if the game goes long. I'm not getting a 7/7. I'm getting a 3/7. Yeah, it's probably wrong. We should have played this one. Oh god. Shuma's bad? Or your deck is bad? That's pretty good, but now I can play 2 cards. Oh god, now I can play 2 cards for the first time. Alright, let's, I really don't want to throw away Shuma. Let's play this thing, it's somehow better than these. Yeah. Great. Throw that in. Hero power, and let's see. Maybe we have a cool demon or something, who knows? No demon, no more work. Now I see why second gets an extra card. Sometimes you just lose them going first, yeah. Sometimes you just win going first too, though. It balances out, but particularly frustrating when you have like a good, fun deck that, you know, you play 4 games, you go 1-3, you went second in all of them or something, or you go 0-3, you go second, and your deck's just like, you know, you get hit by, you know, an aggro deck or 2 and with a perfect curve, and you know, there's also games where you go first and just win, right? So, where the chances of not getting a single demon pretty high. There's a huge amount of minions that go into the fires pool, and there's not that many big demons, right? What are you looking at, Moar? Inquisitor? I mean, we don't even really care if it transforms. It's like there's not a lot of big demons with keywords. That's even smaller, right? Shuma single-handedly won the game. That's true. Nothing else mattered. Certainly not Alex 5-mana Alexstrasza or Fires of Zinashari or anything. What should I do? Oh my god, we're at 999 viewers. Good lord. If any of you guys have a couple of hot, ridiculously rich friends and want to invite them right now, that'd be helpful. Hey, cool. We broke 4,100 subscribers on YouTube. 4,101. We're kind of cheating a little because we got the giveaway going on, but you know. Maybe some of them will stick around after the giveaway. What is friends? It's like enemies, but they buy you candy instead of kill you. Instead of sabotage you efforts. Is it time? Not yet. Where are we at? Oh, one more? Alright, let's wait one more. Coin the two? I don't really want to coin. The two, play the two and the one. Coin the first 5 we get. It's better here. You can go here. He doesn't get a free ping. That's okay. He's gonna get a free ping at some point, though. Wait, I can't do that? Okay, never mind. I changed my mind. I guess I can coin a brawl. If he plays like 2 minions here, we could probably just do that. Spammy's pretty good here. The Muff Muncher himself. It's not cheating. None of the subscribers actually are your devoted fans. They just have shit lives, and somehow Earth is the whole. And you are the plug. That makes me sound very important, very necessary. I've got to plug up the shithole. You heard, poet. We must plug up the shithole. I'm about to OTK him over here. I mean, not playing an 8/8 seems wrong. Even though we can play 2 cards. If that trade happens here, it's pretty good. And then you might get an extra draw maybe off of Glory Chaser. Maybe. How's that a 4/4? What's going on here? It's hacking or something? Seems illegal. That was disgusting. Spammy has been amazing this run. Spammy's always amazing. He's got a bunch of mechs. He's like, fuck, I might summon 5/6/6s. Which means he has to trade here. Which means he's gonna lose. Which is cool. The new choose one warrior card. 5-mana 8/8 rush or 5-mana 8/8 charge. Is that a real card? Oh. No. It's just not. Have they shown any new cards lately? I don't check. I should probably check more often than I do, which is never. Card is so good. Wow, no way, dude. Is he ever dead? 10? 18? Good gracious. Oh, I haven't seen like any of these cards. What the fuck? Oh, I saw this one. Discover a card in each player's hand and swap them. Not a good arena card, probably, honestly. Kind of a cool card, though. Summon 4 mana. Summon 3/1/3 jailers with taunt. If you have 20 or less health, give them +1/+1. So 3 2 4s. 20 or less? What the fuck? Always gonna be under 20, dude. It's crazy. That's too much. That warrior card is too good. Burden of Pride. Alright, we got what is this, a rogue legendary? How many rogue legendaries are there? 2. If you control a secret, store his soul inside of it. It resummons him when triggered. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it's a 4 mana 5/4. Just got an elemental tag. And we got a secret. If your opponent spent all their mana, draw 2 cards. 2 mana. Secret. Oh, that's a good card. Hmm. Alright, we got an absolute banger playing, okay? Was it Slaughter? That was tough, yeah. We got very lucky. We high rolled our first 3 things, and we played a 5 mana kill 3 minions, basically. So, unsurprisingly, we rolled that game. IHMDQ. What's up, IHMDQ? Should be a 5 mana 5/4 rusher, 4 mana 4/3 charge. What card are we talking about? I'm gonna do this in case we get an early Drake. We've got 3 Drakes. 3 Drakes. Sure. So we'll go 3 and then 2, 2, and then start doing stuff. We'll go 3 and then 2, 2. So we draw a buffed card. Tumatillion. What's up, Tumatillion, as well? So great to have all these new followers. You know, normally I'd be, you know, Mold and Dreads level. Okay, maybe not that bad. Place your deck with a bunch of good stuff, trade. But, it seems like Bannerman into Bannerman is like, whoa. Kind of a nice way to, start this. If we're gonna get a game where we're not just dunking them, it probably has to do with a Bannerman into a Bannerman, so it's almost like, you know, it's almost fair. Whoa. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be nasty. You know what? Fuck him. I might miss 2 face damage. If he rolls a, taunt or something that I don't want to go through, but if he rolls a 2/2 poisonous or something, I want to be able to kill it. Or I don't know if there is a 2/2 poisonous, but if he rolls like a 4/2, I want to be able to trade. Hey, Graham, what's up? Graham, we're just here, you know, playing her. This is our worst run of the night so far, so if that doesn't tell you that we've won 114 straight games, I don't know what will. I was watching you earlier today, Graham. What were we doing? I don't remember. We weren't opening Pokemon cards. I remember that. You were a priest. You had Ripple. You were Rippling. And we lost to a Warlock. We were mutually despising Warlock. Ugh, I hate those nasty Warlocksies. Huh? It's a card. I think it's important to... Oof. Man, that's good too. I could trade there, trade there. I can't kill that. I can brew that back, trade there. I'm just gonna do this. What about a rush though? I mean, he's a paladin, right? Will it come back with as a rush? I'm assuming this is what I played, right? This red man is whooping many Tookuses. I'm here to injure the Tookuses. Here to give a Tookus reprimanding. I like this song too. I missed heavy weapon though. That was cool. I caught most of it. Don't know what that is. It's an okay song. Never heard of that one in my life. Maybe try that one. That'd be a good one. All right, we'll try to work our way down to that next one. Might come back with the base stats not transformed. You think so? Yeah, maybe. I could play it again and get it back. Maybe I take the taunt now. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Maybe I just play this again. I'm not gonna hold out. I think it's just got to come back as two claws. So this is just like a command of Neptulon on super steroids. Man, Tess is nasty from this. Tess is absolutely obscene. I think I'm getting 2 of them. I'm assuming. Wishes 8. Can even get my Acolyte of Pain down. That's good. That's a good turn. Takes a nap, wakes up to River being 8-0. Heck yes. We had 2 other 8-win runs earlier today. Actually, almost all of our runs. We went 8, 5, 8, and now 8. Soon to be potentially 9. And then we'll see beyond that. Where's the deck tracker? Oh, it's up, but it's not up. My bad. All I really want out of this turn is to be able to play the minion. So I don't really care about the owl. My bad. It's like an hour ago. Second one will come back as a claw. The first one too, I think. I think it's because with the choose one cards, you choose what they are before you play them, you know what I mean? 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Tarantula Gram. I'm gonna just double trade. I don't know, that card could get kind of crazy pretty quickly. Three still? Oh my god. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was ready. What else did they give me? It was like a Nozdormu or something, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking... I could take Warder, I guess. Actually, maybe Warder is better, but... Kazaka-san, certainly more fun. Now we gotta look for dragons. How'd you not take Owl? Owl? No way. Owl's horrible. I don't want to play a 7-mana 8-4. I have a 5-mana 4-8, a 5-mana 5-5. I mean, Owl's atrocious. Owl does nothing. You never want Owl there. Oh, maybe from the Myra's Death Rattle? Just gonna hit a 1-1 or whatever. Some of the time, right? Yeah, maybe. I don't want Owl, though. You don't really have to worry about getting fancy. You just want to get stuff on the board. Now, he had, you know, obviously Brasswing's a great card and the qualities. He's got multiple strong answers. So. The Fortune gets the Death Rattle? I didn't remember that. No, not at all. No, sir. Not even for a second did I remember that. But look, it's lethal. Lethal because you get a guy down. I haven't smoked for 2 weeks. I'm actually becoming a non-smoker. Hey, congrats, man. Hell yeah. But I could, you know, if I was playing against just Dreads, I could probably go like 150, you know? Yeah, it's a curve, but is it the curve we want? It didn't have fires was in Ashari, so I'd say no. 12 I hope, me too. A 12-0. Double fires is in Ashari YouTube run. Wow, with no game audio because Hearthstone kicked us off. No, hold on, let me do the thumbs down fart first. No, what else did they do? We lost our deck tracker because they kicked us off and I forgot to bring it back. That's probably my fault, somewhat. Oof. All right, let's actually think about it. So if I play this, then I play that, then I play that. Nah, I'm just going for it. It is time. We're gonna actually end up giving up what we get here. I guess we can just trade off the worst like 8 things or whatever. Am I okay? Me? Wait. I saved my body from 230 cigarettes. I saved. Oh, who's not okay? Hope everybody's okay. I'm getting worried. I don't have anything here. I can get rid of my whole hand, but then I don't have a play for next turn no matter what. Unless I draw like these cards again. So let's just play this and see if we can get that trade, which opens up the crush. If he plays like a Baba Naga or something, we brawl maybe. Yeah, bash. I'm not gonna brawl that, but you look like you were in pain a little bit ago. Oh, that's just normal, isn't it? Oh, that's just normal. Yeah. I think the pain, it's a Hearthstone pain. When you lose a 50-50 or your mulligan doesn't have Fires of Sinishari in it. No, I'm doing okay. Thank you though for the concern. I'm sorry. I think the pain was my mulligan didn't have the cards I needed. It's okay, I'll probably get another one of those. And it's a 5-mana fucking 8/8 charge also. Fire stack. Hey Psyche, how are you, man? Could just go all in on the brawl. I won't, but I could. Really don't want to throw away my hand. I think I'm actually gonna have to brawl. Could brawl away his buffed minions. Belinda's got nothing to draw. What we can do is shuffle things in, and then if we draw Belinda back before the brawl, then we can draw the brawl. Play a taunt. Play a 2 and a 4. I'll just play the 5 for now. Missing dealt 16 damage for 5 mana. It's already pretty good. Hopefully we can just hit him a couple more times. I'd like to see his hand, honestly. I think that'd be totally fair. Because now this sucker dealt 24. And at some point, you know, he gets an unanswerable board we can brawl. That's a problem. I'll probably win the brawl, would be my guess. This guy's very good. This guy's okay. That's pretty bad for me. I guess next turn I do this after playing the Wind Fury. And we hope that he just gives us something that dies to it. Alright. Well, we got our first loss. Unless we find a miracle here. Well played by them. I guess, I mean, we're not super favored to win that brawl. Doesn't do it. Maybe. Talk it out loud is power. Better than thinking? Please try it. But think, of course. Who's thinking here, you or me? It's gonna execute it and then kill me. That would be a bummer. Oh no, he's still gonna kill me. I think we played it fine. I think they had a 9-0 deck too, probably, and we did not get quite as lucky as we needed to. Gosh darn, playing against strong players with strong decks with good draws. Dang it. Dang it. I think our queue was longer than that game. Where were we trying to gravitate towards? Oh, we already made it there. I don't remember that one. Oh, people. Oh, we haven't heard that one for a while. All right. This deck was bonkers. I mean, our deck is bonkers too. We lost the 50-50 on the Scorpid. Yeah, we lost the 50-50 on the Scorpid, and then we didn't win the 50-50 or the whatever, the 1 in 3, which we're not favored to win, but, you know, it'd still be cool if we did. We didn't win the Brawl. And after losing the 50-50, we kind of had to. And we lost the 50-50. Now, people don't like to hear it, but the reality is we lost the 50-50 going first, which ultimately plays a huge role in determining the winner a lot of the times. In our favor, right? I gotta stress, in our favor sometimes too. Easy fires in Mulligan? Yeah, we've had fires at the start of the game in almost every game. Mulliganing hard for it and having having 2 of them helps, right? How in the world do we not win a 1 in 3 100% of the time? That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to know. One orc's crap is another orc's armor. One orc's crap is Dreads' armor. Am I right? That's a problem. That's a huge problem. So you can just play a Colossal next turn. It looks like we lost again, which is a bummer for sure. Because, you know, I'd rather win. Wow, what a great collection of cards we have, though. That's crazy. Maybe it's better to just not play anything, actually. Maybe we just like hero power. Yeah, it was better to just do nothing. But then you take 7, huh? Maybe this is better, actually. Like, you just have to win the 1 in 3. And then, because you just take 7, and then he plays a 5 mana 5/5, and then you kind of lose anyway. I think this gives you a 1 in 3 to win. And probably you're guaranteed to lose if you brew in hero power. Free trade, drop a 5, and then you're never getting a lieutenant off. Probably. But now we're in a really good spot, which is great, because I'd much rather be like winning than losing. You could live anywhere in the world. Where would you want to live? The moon not included. I wouldn't want to live on the moon. I don't know. I kind of don't hate Oregon. I don't hate California. Maybe Hawaii. I kind of feel like I could live almost anywhere in the world I want. Maybe not in like a nice, you know, Paris apartment, or I don't know, maybe not in a mansion in New York City or something, but I could probably live around there. Goru. I think he goes back to 13 and he probably costs like 6 or 7 or something like that. So I don't think I can actually get him out for free. You don't want to live in Paris. It's not the city. It once was. Well, I've never been there. I just mean, you know, look at Johnny Large Bucks. I just, you know, look. Like I said, I don't think I could live like downtown LA and downtown New York City or whatever in a $1 million apartment. But I could probably live in New York in a rustic, rural, $50 a month, you know, can trash can. Where they don't dump toxic waste. They promise not to dump toxic waste. Up in the hills. Ruin the song. Went up to like a okay, my bad. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna jump over here instead, though. What's the temperature in the UK right now, Les? Yeah, Les, what's the temperature in the UK right now, Les? You tell us or you will be hurt. There's a skyscraper that has a full 5-star dining restaurant for residents and their guests. It's an utter luxury. I'm not allowed there, probably. 34C right now. Are you running your AC? Why does everybody take deal 12? Everybody takes deal 12. It's crazy to me. I'm gonna try to get this down the turn before it goes off if I can. Also, this is not the hand. Where are my fires? It's hot as hell in the US. It's not so bad in Oregon. High 80s, low or high 20s probably. Brew it back. Yeah, maybe next turn. What is it? Weather. Weather here is it's 52 right now. Ah, that's pleasant. Like high 80s, like 90 degrees. 32 maybe. Later, maybe. Could shoot that and trade. Just gonna get this down now. Back where I'm from, not right now, but it'll be high 90s, 37. 37 is the hottest day this week. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I'm doing what now? I could hero power and shoot his guy and eat that guy. I guess I can hit there. Don't want to give him that. I could give him this. And he eats that. And then we could take the armor and then maybe next turn kill anything. Not anything, but most things. Have we not drawn fires yet? Well, we've drawn it almost every game at almost every point of every game. So far, yeah, not this game. That's not fair. That thing coming out yet? Not. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, baby, let's do it. I can't. Because I have to play this. Oh, yuck. Do I want 3 cards? Or do I want to just kill this guy? Man. 1 mana off. Dang it. Well, hopefully it hits me in the face a lot. Seems unlikely that my guy will live here. Oh man, our hand does suck. I can kill that for 1 mana. I don't care about that. Actually, that's probably better for me. Buys me a little bit of time. Dino-matic. Again, 1 mana off. Ugh. No taunts. Pick Durham. Pizza or burger? I pick Durham. What is that? Like poison? Good pizza places are on holiday. Wait, what the hell? People going on holiday? What about Domino's? Nightbot eats pizza with a knife and fork. So does Dreads. I got pizza with him and he eats pizza with a knife and fork. I can't remember what it was. He didn't understand. Dreads didn't understand how you could eat a piece of pizza with a napkin, like by holding it with a napkin. He didn't understand. He's like, I get grease on my fingers. It's like, just hold a napkin. I forgot about this, how angry it made me. Just grab a napkin and pick up the piece of pizza, fold it if you need to, if it's a thin napkin, and you can eat the pizza and you won't get grease all over your fingers. He's like, no, I need to be using a Again, wow, it worked so well. I guess it makes sense. I was flabbergasted. I was also super annoyed. What are you talking about? Just pick it up, the fucking napkin, guy. Domino's is ass in UK. I don't know about the USA. You know, the one in Oregon, I got one Domino's pizza in the last like month or so, and it was really shit, man. It was really shit compared to California Domino's. I didn't know that that was a thing, that you could get like a shit 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's draw a card. Well, I want to hold that for these. I can't do it. Every franchise is different. It really sucks. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it wasn't like god-awful inedible, but it definitely was like, oh, this is different and lower quality than the Domino's from the places I would get in LA. It was noticeable. And the service was shit too. It took a long time to get my to get them to make my pizza. It took them a long time to paint my chicken coop. Boy, I really hope I don't draw an albatross. I hope I don't draw that. That's pretty bad. So let's play this, this, and this. Europe Domino's is owned by an Australian Domino's, and the US is owned by the original ones. If you want to teach your toilet a lesson, Domino's is great. Domino's doesn't treat me poorly in that regard. Chipotle is the only like chain place I can think of that consistently, like the only place, and I don't eat a ton of fast food actually. I don't eat a lot of pizza. I've only had one in like the last 6 months or whatever. But Chipotle is the only one where I eat Chipotle and then I know that I ate Chipotle. And if I forget that I ate Chipotle, I will soon be reminded of the fact that I ate Chipotle. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean, Eliz? Damn, if I hit here a bunch, we could have died a turn later. I wish we had Chipotle. I know it gives you explosive doo-doo. I've heard it tastes so good. Oh, definitely not. If you think Chipotle tastes so good, you are misguided. Chipotle is, you know, edible fast food. It's not bad, but it's not like, oh my god. Any chain, right? It's just not gonna be that good. But it's tolerable. It's better than like, I don't know, I would rather go to Chipotle than go to like McDonald's or Burger King, but I also don't necessarily really want to go to McDonald's or Burger King anyway. My reference point is Cartman from South Park, so I take it with a grain of salt. Well, you're talking to me, human man from United States. I don't know what Cartman says. Does he really like it? I don't know. I thought he liked cheesy poofs. Chipotle tacos are great. I mean, they're not great. No, they're edible. They're edible. I ate one McNugget this last week and I regret it. Wait, one McNugget? What is anybody talking about right now? Just a bunch of gibberish. A 2-4 is better than a 1-3. Have you just been to bad Chipotles? I've been to like 30 different Chipotles. What I'm not sure. Everybody's like, oh, Chipotle's like the best food. No, I mean, it's fine. It's edible. They have this like, you know, cilantro rice, which is fine. Their tortillas they turn to rocks after like 30 seconds if you don't eat them. The chicken's okay. It's like, you know, it's fine. It's not like, I feel like, I gotta eat the, you know, I don't know. They've been really tasty. It's regional as well. I've been to a lot of Chipotles. They all taste the same. For me. And not bad. They're just, I mean, I'd rather go to Guisado's and get some authentic tacos that are marinated and stewed for, you know, all night, every night, and then there's a line of 100 people outside the door waiting to get the most delicious tacos they've ever eaten. Sure. Maybe I have a bad palate? Nah, I have a pretty basic palate, which is why I like Chipotle, because it's like, oh yeah. Fine. If you're saying like Chipotle's like good, I'd agree. Like it's like good fast food or whatever, sure. If you're saying it's like better than an authentic, you know, burrito or taco experience, or even like that there's not better chains. I thought Sharky's was another chain. I don't think there's one around here in Oregon, but it's like at least in California, maybe southwestern kind of. It's better than Chipotle. Need time. I don't have time though. It's high tier fast food, which is low tier food. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not saying like it's inedible or it's unpleasant. I'm saying it gives me explosive diarrhea every time. I like the spiciest sauce they have, and I don't normally like spicy. It's not that spicy, but for me, it's like living in, you know, a literal hell. But it's not better. I'd rather go to Taco Bell than Chipotle. Maybe not. Okay, maybe that's too far. All right, I need a good card. One good minion here. That one's awful. Well, not good. It is awful. I think I'm gonna just re-roll, try to get an extra draw to find something relevant. Change the subject. Whenever red gets sour cream, he asks for it to be extra mild. We had someone calling themselves In-N-Out Burger here with the logo. Man, I was sad when it was just a scam using the name and not the actual In-N-Out. Yeah, In-N-Out's, again, serviceable. It's better than McDonald's or Burger King or you know, any of those places, but I'd rather eat a real burger at a real place. But In-N-Out's great for spending $6 on a burger and fries and shakes at 1:30 in the morning, but you're spending $1, you know, you're spending $8 or whatever. You're getting an $8 meal, which definitely, I've definitely had diarrhea from In-N-Out. That's that's a thing. All right. Oh, I should have gone here first. I guess I have time. So I could have killed that one. I am kind of dying. Five Guys overrated. If their UK offering is anything to go by, I've actually never had Five Guys. Red thinks mayonnaise is spicy. No, I mean, I know when things are spicy. I don't like when things are obnoxiously spicy. I don't like that. But I don't mind. If it's a good flavor and it's spicy, then I'm down. Like, I mean, within limits, and my limits are lower than people that eat Guatemalan insane asylum peppers for fun or whatever, but I don't mind that. I don't feel like ashamed or anything. Is White Castle a meme? I've never had White Castle, but I went to Las Vegas. There weren't any White Castles close to us, but I went to White Castle with Dexter in Las Vegas, and he was going crazy when he's like, "Oh, we have to go into White Castle and I have to get like 10 little tiny burgers." I was like, okay. I was like, all right. 10's good. If you go second less at the end of this run and then don't low roll all your fires, probably it's an 11 or 12 win deck, but 10's cool, man. 10's great. It's not as fun as yesterday's Warrior, which somehow it's like the most fun deck of all time. Hey, Tullius. Better gold for 10 than we've gotten for most of